So in this video, we will be discussing my program for 1 to 15. So it says here, write a program to create a nested struct and store two data of an employee, which are name and birthday, in an array. Okay, so firstly, obviously I made my nested struct. So basically I have here a struct inside of a struct. So I have here struct employee. Inside of it I have my struct info. And then inside the info I have there my members, which are the name and birthday. Okay, so over here, just promptings. Okay, so over here is where I will ask the user to input for the name. So first, since we will be making use of an array, I think it means that we can have more than one employees. So that's why we can have a maximum of 50 employees. So over here, the user can input how many employees he or she wants to input. So we have here cin for count, which is declared over here, and then we have here cin.ignore, which is just for the get lines over here. So obviously, since we're dealing with an array, to access each element, we're gonna be making use of a for loop, which starts with index 0 until whatever count the user has inputted. So over here we have here employee number and then i+1, since we start at 0, and then the user can input their name or the employee's name. Then the reason I use the get line, so that it's fine if the user would input more than one word for their name. And then same for birthday, since they can just put whatever date format they want. So yeah, so that's for the input. And then here for the output, same thing, same for loop, but this time instead of using getLine, we just simply see out the name and birthday of the employee. So how this works, basically, for example, here in our cout, so it couts the employee at index position 0, for example. Then it's gonna go to info, which is stored inside employee here. So it's gonna go here to info, and then in info it's gonna look for the member name. So here, so whatever the user inputted over here at the same index, that's what's gonna be outputted here. So let's actually try and run the program now. So as you can see here, input number of employees. So for simplicity's, for demonstration sake, I'm just gonna input 2. So employee number 1, input name. I'm just gonna input my name, for example, Christian. Then my birthday is 10, 12, 1000. And then for employee number 2, some other person, maybe Baquir, that's my last name. And then for our birthday, for example, I don't know what format to use. I'm just gonna use October 12, 2000. So I'm using here multiple words, but since I'm using getLine, it's fine, or it should be fine. And then if I press enter, it's going to display employee number 1. So as you can see here, Christian, 10, 12, 2000, same as input. And then for the cout for employee number 2, it's same as input as well.